Episode 2 of Force dropped, and it's been another good episode. The season is headed in the right direction. But the number one question I've been asked this whole weekend was, Mo, do you think that Tommy Egan is doing too much? Now, my initial reaction was no, this is Tommy Egan. He's not doing enough. But as I stepped back and I realized we got the cartel, the Serbs, treason, the feds, and it made me realize that Tommy Egan might be making the block a little too hot. Now, before we jump into this and we break down what Tommy Egan got going on into episode 3, if you like power content, breakdowns, and theories and predictions like this, then hit your subscribe button and turn on your notification bell so you get something every time I upload. We're on that road to 50,000 subscribers, so each one of you count. Also, if you don't see this video at 100 likes, hit that like button. Now, Tommy Egan is drawing a lot of attention, and we seen that DeFranco is on the scene. So now, every single angle, it's all eyes on Tommy Egan. So is Tommy Egan doing too much? Starting with the feds, DeFranco is on the scene, and he's trying to figure out who murdered Chewie. So not only do we have Chewie, we have the young lady at the end of the episode also. And all of these shootings have been involved with Tommy Egan. And Tommy Egan is drawing all of this attention because Diamond told him to leave the Chewie situation alone. And if he did that, then there wouldn't have been any retaliation. Now, DeFranco doesn't look like he's playing around. He has his ears to the street, and he's paying witnesses and paying informants money for them to give information. Now, no one knows about Tommy Egan outside of the feds, Stacy, Marks, the FBI, and the DEA. But at this point, with all these bodies dropping, yes, a lot of attention is going to be looking at Tommy Egan. And Tommy Egan, this is where he thrives. But also, this is where everyone can get hurt because of Tommy's reckless thinking. Meeting up with Vic Flynn right now may not seem like much because Vic Flynn is on his own journey and he's drinking. But you have to remember, he's still a Flynn family member. Tommy isn't that good with the Flynns. They still want Tommy out of the picture because he came in and disrupted all activity. Now, trying to bring Vic over to CBI, that was a good move because they need more workers and they might need some help. But Vic is not the one that they want to go after because we've seen that Vic is now working with his father and it X Claudia out. So maybe Tommy's going to try to get to Claudia and bring her in, but we know that she's messing with Doyle, which could cause a whole rift between the Flynn family and Dublin again. So Tommy Egan is out here and his spider web is extending every single episode. The only problem is there's a lot of people getting stuck into it, and Tommy might not be that spider because we're seeing that the Flynn family, they have issues also, and they need help moving their new work, the pills. The trailer for episode 3, we do see Tommy go and confront Jenard. He's looking for whoever shot at him in his car and killed that young lady. Now, we know Little K is a part of treason, but right now treason, they're in a shambles also. Now, this could go either way. Jenard can hand over Little K to Tommy, which will be another body, which will stack up on top of the Chewie body, the young lady, and then Little K. That's 3 bodies all tied to Tommy. Or Jenard can keep Little K away, and then the beef between treason and CBI can escalate. Plus, Tommy already told Jenard that he's coming after him. So for Jenard, he's in a position where it's like, I got to figure out what am I going to do because he's getting desperate out here. He gave all his money to Mirkovich when he owes the cartel. Now, the cartel is a whole different ball game for Tommy because Tommy has a plan to have the cartel and the Serbs go at it. If the feds, the cartel, the Serbs, and treason isn't enough, we can't forget about Tyrone Reeves. Now, this is Diamond's PO officer, but the problem is Tommy works directly with Diamond. Diamond can't move with his PO watching him. Now, if Tommy was to get involved with Tyrone Reeves and try to either create a distraction or take him out, that's just another layer of BS that Tommy is putting the whole organization in. Now, we're a fan of Tommy over here and we don't mind it, but we're just saying as far as CBI is going, the whole operation could fall. It could rise all by one man, Tommy effing Egan. Now, Tyrone Reeves, he's really going to be after Diamond and Diamond only. So that means anything that they do in these barbershops is going to be under surveillance, not including whatever the feds information is dropping in the streets. Because if they can connect Tommy to Diamond in a photo, then that's just going to bring in the whole CBI. So right now, Tommy moving around the city with a shot up Mustang, it's not looking too good for the boy. Tommy devised a plan for the cartel to go at it with the Serbs so Tommy can eventually take over for the Estrada cartel. Now we realize that McDowell really doesn't have the pull that we thought he did because his grandma stepped in and gave him some advice, and then the leader of the actual cartel told him, don't do anything, get my money. Now if Tommy can build and forge this relationship with McDowell, this will work out. But as you can see, he instigated a war. He did the little switcheroo with the Serbs' bodies to make it look like they hit the cartel, and now these two are going at it, and Tommy wants to insert him and Diamond in the middle of that and potentially take over. This is good, but one false move will make everyone realize that it was smoke and mirrors, and Tommy Egan is the one that set all of this up. So Tommy Egan is creating a lot of chaos in the city of Chicago, but at the moment, CBI isn't properly able to move because of all the surveillance that's after them. Going into episode 3, Tommy Egan isn't slowing down. We know that he's going after Jenard and treason to try to find out who shot up his car. We know that the war between the cartel and the Serbs has escalated, and he's potentially teamed up with the cartel, even though he's backdooring them because he's been listening to them and he stole all their work, 290 at 2 p.m. So Tommy Egan moving forward, he might need to slow it down and scale it back as Diamond's been telling him, but we know that Tommy, he doesn't know anything about that slow pace work. He doesn't know about being incognito. He doesn't know about slowing down and thinking things out. One thing Tommy is going to do, he's going to react. He reacts without thinking. Now, in the most parts, it works for him. But in the other parts, it doesn't work good for Tommy. We just seen him shot because he showed up to talk to the cartel and negotiate, and he was making jokes, and he ended up getting shot. So episode 3, Tommy Egan, he's still in these streets. All right, let me know what you think about Tommy Egan. Is he making the block hot? Is Tommy Egan the #1 instigator when it comes to this power universe? Let me know what you think about Tommy Egan, and are they going to be able to make something good and salvage whatever that happened between the cartel and them setting up the Serbs to make it look like they hit the cartel? Let me know what you think about Tommy Egan going into episode 3. I'm Mo with IJ. If you like this kind of content, hit that like button. I'm on that road to 50,000 subscribers. So each one of you, I appreciate you. And if you don't see this at 100 likes, hit that like button. Thanks for watching. I'm out.